What's good, tribe? If you guys are here, welcome to the channel. I am iNNERG. Today, I will be channeling a message from the universe. There is another level of freedom that you've yet to discover if you are here. Somehow you found this video. This is a sign. Many of you guys have prayed for a sign, asked for a sign, wanting to know which direction to take. If you're here, this message is for you. The messages over the past few days for you have been very significant around having your own space. Having your own space is so important for you, whoever you are, because you must understand that most of what you're feeling is not your own energy. Now, there is a place that yet many of us have traveled through, and it's the place in the journey of being by oneself. The truth is that you can never be alone. This is the truth. You're never alone. This is not an affirmation or just something that you can write down. And however, it's beyond just that. Many of you have a lot of wealth coming to you. If you found this video and this found you, these messages are for you. You picked this video. So this message is for you. You don't have to question what's meant for you. If it comes easy, it's meant for you. If you pick this video, these are the messages for you. I'm a channeled message for light messages, messages of truth, messages that come directly from the universe, source, God, highest of representative, creator. Okay, I don't know why I'm going into this. I feel like many of you are still discovering the truth of what the universe, source, God, higher self is. Now, don't confuse it. There's so much awakenings happening on planet Earth, which is very exciting, though there's a lot of misinformation. And as the time goes on, as I predicted in many of my lives, you will have to have keen discernment now than ever before to be able to see and distinguish what is real. What is true is what is real. We should always be seeking for what is truth. It goes beyond right or wrong. Right or wrong belongs to ego. Judgment, judging something, weighing something out. This is all the mind, the mentality. Okay. And so if you're here, you're learning about what all of this is, and you're one of the most highest vibrational beings on planet Earth, you wouldn't have attracted me. Because I know myself, I know you. As I've been saying often, the more you know you, the more you know others around you. And whoever you're around brings out a different version of you. And there's so much shifting in your life right now. People are shifting in your life right now. Okay. I'm feeling very strongly that there are some people that are over their expiration date in your life. You have outgrown them. All right. And I'm hearing and to feel gratitude. This is our biggest word here. Gratitude. And gratitude is not, you need to be grateful, or God saying you're going to be punished, or I'm not going to give you as much because you're not grateful. See, if you guys are here, this is the channel of truth. Somebody has to verify truth. And I am a light verifier, someone who is connected to the highest truth and source. And so are you. How do you know? Because of how it feels, how it resonates with you. We must know the truth now more than ever before. We have to know the truth, not what the teacher is saying, because I'm asking students, I'm out there and I'm bopping around and I'm listening to some of the teachers who are claiming they're teaching light, whether it's religious beliefs, spiritual beliefs, new age beliefs. At the end of the day, you must know the truth. And when I ask, don't point to your teacher and say, well, you're going to have to go ask them. You must know the truth. You must know it, and you know it by how it feels. So if you're here, understand that whatever I say is never above the surface, shallow talk. If we're talking about materials here, we're talking about earthly luxuries of the finest desires that one may have. We're not just talking about money and on a monetary scale. It's so much deeper than just money. So it's very important that you allow yourself to open up the capacity to receive more truth, more love, more wealth, more teaching. So if you're here, I'm honored to teach you, but you are also a teacher, and we are all teachers. And I may just be going first. And what I am following is the light, the truth. And you know, because it resonates deep within your soul, you can feel it. God is good. So if it's not good, get out my face. Stop. God does not desire for you to suffer. This is bigger than religion. It's bigger than race. We have people out there trying to prove the race of people. It's just, there are higher truths to discover. And I have notes for you, channeled messages directly to whoever you are. Because whoever you are, I have been collecting these channeled messages over the period of a few weeks, gathering everything that the universe is showing me. And one thing that was so clear for you, whoever you are, you wouldn't be here, I know, is that you require space. Being in your own space is like being dipped into the ocean. Silence and solitude are some of the two quickest ways to connect to the universe, to connect to God, to connect to that voice, that higher self. And you know you're connected. Why? How do you know this? Because you feel comforted. If you're feeling fear, that's not God. Where there is fear, you will not find God. God cannot be both love and fear. So I'm just here to set the record straight, to verify the truth so that you can feel freedom. Because the truth is that it was meant to be easy. All of it. We're going to get to the cards, but I'm just channeling and I'm just flowing because this is as powerful and as potent as it gets. We'll use the cards for training wheels and clues and confirmations to the messages that I'm already channeling as a way of seeing the fun in the magic, because everything will align if you are speaking the truth. Everything will align. If that person is the one, every sign will say it so. Every single sign will say it so. You will know. Okay? It's not fun to have to question, second guess. Even second guessing doesn't feel good because I'm guessing. I desire to be clear and feel clarity. That's what your soul is saying. You desire to feel clarity. How do I know this is true? So there are many messages that came through, and the biggest one is having space by yourself. You must have some type of space. You're a different type of person. You require peace, bliss. And you're going to also realize very soon yourself. Okay. This is not selfish. So all of those beliefs that are coming in, even when I say good things, even when you think and feel good things, always take a step back and observe and ask, is this true? And you know, because it doesn't feel good. We're looking to feel good. We're looking to feel God. To feel good is to feel God. The goal should be to feel good. When I feel good, everything works out. When I feel good, I'm certain. When I feel good, I look my best. When I feel good, I get my most sales. Feeling good should be your greatest priority. And having space. Some of you are fighting to stay feeling good. You feel good for a moment and you come out. You don't realize. Okay. And as an energy reader, I must tell you, I'm dedicating my days and time to different sacred practices, whether it's sleeping, eating, drinking water, meditating. What is the truth of all of this? I have no distractions, totally zoned in to what is true here. And I'm down here and I'm saying, many of you don't even realize that it's not your energy. What you're feeling, that offness, is not your energy. And you can be around the greatest person in the world who's unproblematic, very kind, very loving. And we confuse it when I say to have your own space. People's energy is still in your field. And you are a very high vibrational being, which means you desire high vibrational feelings such as bliss, peace, joy, happiness, excitement, inspiration, just ease, relaxation, for things to be effortless. Isn't it nice when things are effortless and you don't have to try? That's what it was intended to be. So it's challenging to know what's in your energy field when there's so much. It's like eating everything at once and you get sick. How do we know where it came from? It's the same thing with your energy field, okay? It's your environment, it's your city, okay? It's your neighbors, it's the noise. Some of you, it's noise. It's your employees. It's doing things that you don't enjoy doing, right? It's like, I'm feeling so good, but now I have to go do something I don't desire to do. And true self-love is to be honest with yourself. Do I truly enjoy doing this? Everything I'm saying is just pure divine truth coming through. Okay, this is not an opinion. I don't have an opinion. I let go of that to be a vessel. My opinion is as far as this tastes good, this doesn't. I have no opinion. This is not my perspective. This is not my theory. This is the truth. At some point, you get tired of theories and all of these beliefs and religions and affirmations. What is the truth? In perspective, this is my perspective. Okay, that's great. But what is the truth? The truth is God, universe's perspective, the highest perspective. And this is what we should be aiming for in everything that we do. Our wellness, our health, what we're putting in our body, what is true, our sleeping patterns. You guys, I can't even move on from the message because Spirit keeps bringing me back to point number 1. It's not even on here. Space. Once you're in your environment or your own space and your own energy, and many of you guys think you're tied to people, circumstances, and things. I'm hearing right now, you are free. Let me bring the cards out just to prove this. Okay. Angel messages. Okay, because you are freeing yourself, stability, something for yourself. There is more coming in, but it's almost like there is a resistance because of what you do with your blessings. What does this mean? This means you give a lot, but you must give to yourself. Many of you are manifesting because of your desires to give. If you have children, if you have partners, if you have family that you enjoy being around, if you have desires to share, you automatically have more abundance and wealth that is here for you because they're stretching you. The children, the family, the lover, the dreams, they're here to stretch you because you have exactly how much you allow yourself to receive. If you're looking at others, they have more because they simply allowed themselves to receive. Now, some people, unfortunately, have to talk themselves into why they feel they're allowed to receive. You don't need permission. Know who you are, okay? And that's, again, it comes back to knowing who you are and what you're connected to. Because if you knew this, these would not be questions. At the bottom, we have manifest. I have everything I need. Once again, the angels remind you that by filling your subconscious with thoughts and images of what you really want, and by speaking positively about these things, they will bring them into your real life and manifest them. It's challenging to do that because you're combating so many energy fields. As an energy reader, if I were to come over to your house and look, I would be able to tell you where the energy is going. Most people don't realize it because it's so subtle. You have to be very aware. Okay. Very, very aware. Some people, you must be very aware. Now, it's challenging to do so when you're in an environment or around others. Being by yourself is a spiritual baptism. You are being dipped in the ocean, especially when you're in silence and solitude, because the silence is very important for you to feel, for you to hear the voice of God, universe, source, whichever you choose to give the name. We know God has no name. I don't care how controversial that truth is. God has no name. We're limiting God when we put gender, when we put a name. It's bigger than that word. So it goes deeper. And one who desires to know the truth for the sake of peace. Some of us just want to know for peace sake. So the silence and the solitude is a way for you to get back to your energy. Once you get there, you will realize you're not sad. You're not depressed. There is no drama. You're not stressed. You're going to realize it's not your energy. You are very unproblematic, very peaceful, very existing, very joyful. Under the surface of all of these things, you are a very flowing individual. So let's get some more messages about that, who you are. We have 9 of Cups. You have a wish come true. So wealth is coming in. You are receiving more, but it's so important because the main key is to be by yourself. This is where you get to know God most. And most people do not have the bravery and the courage to do so. They find themselves by themselves and then they get on the phone and talk to others. And so I'm really saying to spend time with yourself. You are not yourself. Yourself belongs to you. If you're here now, you're ready for these truths that you will probably not hear anywhere else. You are not yourself. You are not your mind. You know how we're like, you are not your thoughts. We say all these affirmations, but are we really truly hearing what we're saying? Yourself, your phone, your MacBook, your camera, your book belongs to you. It is not you. So yourself is not you. So what's happening is we have an epidemic of self-abandonment and self-diagnosis like never before, because we don't understand what this voice is in here, what you are. There's a duality. There's so much to know about this. And that's why it's so important for us to get off of the small little petty truths, so we can get to the fun stuff and the magic of all of this. Okay? So because you're not yourself, yourself is like a whole person. You must talk to yourself. You have to feed yourself. You have to bathe yourself. This is why you can this is why you can never be alone. God, universe, source gave you a self. Your self allows you to have a body, to be here and have this experience. We say these things, but do we really know the truths? I'm a spirit having a human experience, human being. I'm being human. I am not human. I'm being. Okay, so it goes deeper. And this is not theory. This is not conspiracy. This is channeled truth. It's called the absolute truth. At some point, you get down to the absolute truth. Is that the truth? And even science, you have to ask, is that the truth? How do we know what is true? Okay, so the first thing that Spirit wants you to know, outside of having your own space and being by yourself, we shouldn't need fear to wake up. Some of us And that's what contrast is, okay? Let me just get into the cards for some of you because I feel like some of you guys are eager. Okay, we have manifest. Let's see what's going on in your 3D world. We're going to use the tarot cards as clues. Once again, remembering that tarot is not scary. It's just a really cool way to communicate with outside energy, which we call the universe, God, guides, your angels. In this video particularly, we're just communicating directly to the universe, directly to source. So any cards that come out are meant to be seen. At the very bottom, we have the Queen of Cups here. You guys could be a water sign. You don't have to be, but we have Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. All right, so your feelings, your intuitiveness, this is who you are. You're coming up as someone who is very in tune with your intuition. Okay, intuition is not a human communication. It goes far beyond words and language. It's a feeling, it's an experience, right? And so that's, again, something from a higher perspective in which you are. So the first message to you was to not allow the only way for you to wake up is through fear or through trauma or when something bad is happening. Now I'm going to wake up. You're intuitive. So that tells me that the signs are given to you before anything happens. You know before it happens. The signs are there. Let's see what's happening in your 3D world. We're using the tarot cards as clues, different arcanas to give us clues as to what you're going through. So first and foremost, we have the Pentacles. So the Pentacles, I don't know why I'm teaching. You guys could be new to tarot. Shout out to all you guys who are new to the channel. There's like 20,000 of you guys who just joined. So if you guys are coming over, you may be fond of tarot or you may not. Tarot, funny enough, didn't derive from a scary story. It came from playing a deck of playing cards and someone in those who had a desire to communicate with outside communication. And how do we do that? Through randomness. Through when you shuffle a song and you let the universe give you a song, it's the randomness, that it's the letting go of the control that allows the universe to come in and give you the miracle. So shuffle a song every morning, have fun with the universe communicating. You're very gifted if you're here. We can talk about these things. And I'm also hearing that you're going to start attracting more people. But what's so important, and some of you have been by yourself. Okay. And if you've been by yourself, it was for that key indicator of understanding the difference between whose energy you're in. When I come on here as a channeler, if you guys have seen the movie Ghost, where Whoopi Goldberg basically becomes the full vessel of channeling for someone who has passed away, it's no different for me. I am opening myself up as a vessel, allowing source to come through and communicate the messages to whoever you are. You had a desire to hear this. I had a desire to fulfill this request and share the message. So we were a match for each other, just like all of your desires. They're a match for you, your partner, your desires, your house, your car, compassion, all of this. So Two of Pentacles. Pentacles is all about the earthliness. Okay, so this is about tangible things, making a decision, this house, that house. Like you've been really wondering this location, that location. So there's a back and forth. How do I know which one? And the cool part is as a gifted individual, if you are here as an empath, you can feel which decision feels better. That's the answer. Which one feels better? Okay. We have one on one side. Now, tangible things, it could be a job, okay, anything that's representing your tangible lifestyle, your 3D world, your practical world. We have one side, we have patience. You can stay in your situation, Seven of Pentacles, or you can take that leap of faith with judgment and just go towards what you truly desire. So this way or that way, okay, we have this way. You've been very patient. You've been working very hard. That was the next message. You are shifting. If you found this message, you're shifting out of work mode. And that is something that has been programmed and conditioned for a long time, no longer working. Okay. You are here to share. You are here to share your creation, share your wisdom, share your knowledge, share your gifts, share your voice, share your face, share your quotes, share. If you're in lack, share. And some of us are hoarding our time and sharing only with one company, wondering why we're only manifesting very limited things. Be open. Okay, so the judgment on the other end is judgment. And the judgment with the Page of Wands is telling me we also have lots of fire here. We have Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo, but we also have Sagittarius twice, Temperance. So this is part of your calling. So the path that's part of your calling is what feels good. Does it make sense? Probably not, because logically, it's not about the logic. In fact, you've been making many of your decisions in life based off of logic. And we realize the result of that is not desirable, because compassion and fun and ease and relaxation is not logical. In love, these are not logical things. So you've been very patient, working very hard, and now is the time to let go. Your next message was breathe and let go. And what Spirit was showing me is that we're not really letting go. And we've got to find ways to work with ourselves, to listen to ourselves. When something comes up and it doesn't feel good, whether it's a belief, a thought, write it down and question and have that conversation with yourself. Why do you believe this? Is this true? Can we let this go? Breathe. We've got to find more ways to breathe. Every inhale and every exhale is a let go. We've got to get comfortable with the feeling of releasing, because you don't want that job anyways. You don't, and when I say job, I mean to make the manifestations come true. That's what I mean. It's not like, oh, just this job. Yes, of course, maybe you don't. But I mean the job of making your dreams come true. Your dreams are already true. That's the truth. So now we're aligning yourself, which has beliefs and fears and is constantly self-sabotaging sometimes, grabbing the wheel when God is trying to take the wheel. You have to teach yourself how to relax. That was another thing that came up here. Relaxing, okay? And this is something that must be done on a daily, getting comfortable with releasing and relaxing. And one would think that when they're sleeping, they're relaxing. But as I'm coming to my discoveries spiritually, I'm realizing that many of us are not sleeping. We're not getting the good rest we think we are. And many of you could have tried many things, but there is something coming in to your life that feels like restoration throughout your whole body. Restoration. And so what you're doing is preparing yourself by letting go, because you don't realize you have your shoulders up all day. You don't realize until you let go. But when do you have that free-flowing feeling to just... So that's why many of you guys desire the water and the ocean, because it helps you, remind you to let go. Let go. Letting go has to actually be an exercise, because it's funny. There is no way for me to say, okay, now how do you let go? You just let it fall up there. There is no steps. There's nothing that I can say that's a step. It's just a release. So those who are like, how? There is no how. It just is. And so that's what you're getting comfortable with. Letting go. And we have the Tower card here, Scorpio. Transformation. You've been transforming things all your life. The healing is done. When does the celebration start? The healing is done. You are healed. Whatever makes you feel like you're not healed, whatever you think is blocking you, remember, there are no blocks. Lust, the ones you believe in. Okay, there are no blocks. You are free. Now, if you feel yourself going to be free and you feel resistance, that is where you let go. We don't go looking for blocks. We just go fly. And as soon as we feel ourselves being pulled back down, what is bringing you out of that vibration? That's what I'm hearing. The Tower, falling down. You're so high vibrational. What is bringing you down? Pisces, the moon, something that you're not seeing. And this is why it's so important for you to be in your own space. one, you wouldn't feel these things. You're going to realize that's the fun part. It's not even your energy. It's not yours. It's not your energy. And so when you get to be by yourself and you allow that surge of just being by yourself, even if you're a parent, I'm hearing ×2. You need it more than everyone does. Find a way to be free now, or you'll always be desiring this feeling. It does not go away. It is the core of who you are. Okay? It's the core of who you are. So if you're a parent, even more so, I'm hearing, to find that time, 3 days would be amazing. If you guys haven't been to the tarotchest.com, I have a lot more deep videos as to exercises into what to do about that, because some of you may have that desire. However, the 3 days could really give you the clarity that you're seeking to make these decisions. So clearing your space is going to help you make that decision. The Judgment card, it is time for you to take that leap here. So with the Moon card, this is something that is subconscious that you're still unraveling, breathing and letting go. So each exhale is a way to let go. Okay. And once again, many of us are not letting go because the next one is grounding yourself. We are not grounding ourselves. And think about when you're really in a position to just let yourself go and your body go. So it's important to be on the ground more. And I'm going to leave it at that. The next one, we're all in a hurry to go where? That was the next thing. Spirit is saying we are all in a hurry. What are we in a hurry for? Let's get a message from your angel. What are they in a hurry for? Joy should be, we have slow down. I can't make it up. Okay. Spirit is saying joy. This should be your priority. Joy, what feels good. Because when you are in joy, everything else around you will then mirror that. Your reality is the shadow to you. So it reflects who you are choosing to be. So it's important to be this version of you, even if you don't see it in your reality, because it is you. And there are certain things that make you feel like you. Certain materials will make you feel like you. Batman has a Batmobile because it makes him feel like Batman. What makes you feel like your greatest self? And whatever comes to you, if you can just let it flow, even right now, let it flow. All of those desires, and just, if they bring you a feel-good feeling, it's a confirmation that that is destined. That is your future. You are seeing it. You don't need me to do that. I'm just here as a guide to lead you back to what you already know. You wouldn't have been here. You wouldn't have found me. Maybe in the other lifetimes you didn't. In this lifetime, you decided, I want to wake up. I want to know the truth. I know there's more to this. And you found this channel. You found this video, this particular video. So slow down. Take the time to simply be. If you're truly a magician, there's no magic in making it happen. We talked about this. Magic, manifesting, is not you making it happen. You're not making it happen. You're allowing it to happen. You're aligning for it to happen. You're putting yourself in certain circumstances for it to happen. But the circumstances are aligned with your truest desires and your wildest dreams. So slowing down is you're actually creating a bigger mess on your own because it's not for you to do. And that should be relieving to know it's not for you to do. All you're seeing is what belongs to you. All you're meant to do is connect with those desires, connect with them in your imagination, dream of them, see them, feel them. You're more productive there than you will be in an actionable way to think that you have to do these things. If it's magic, you're not making it happen. Which one is it? Is it manifesting in magic, or do you have to make it happen? If I have to make it happen, I don't want it. Because you're going to realize the things you have to make happen don't feel worthy. They don't feel worth it. All of the work you had to do to make it happen And it feels exhausting as well because it's not aligned. When we are making something happen, it's not aligned. So if we're trying to do something and we keep getting it's not the universe saying no. It's not this way, but you're getting so many because you're moving so fast. If you just stop and allow yourself to receive the message, then spirit will say that way. And you can avoid all the other 20 paths that everyone went down trying to find on their own. You get an advantage when you can hear the voice of God in the universe. You get an advantage. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to go through that. So slowing down this is why it's coming out, is because where are we all going? Exactly. Savor the moment. We're here for the experience. It's like watching a movie and speeding up to the end. Some of us come to fortune readers. What happens in the end? You already know. You already know what happens. But you have to allow yourself to dream, to see, because it's not here that you may see. It's here. Your imagination, your dream world, where you're communicating with God and the universe the most. And it's funny that most of us are in our dream world the most when we're unconscious, we're asleep. But you deserve to be awake in the dream world. So joy, this angel reminds you that when you choose happy thoughts and set intentions to live joyfully, you are setting yourself up for success and contentment in all areas of your life. When you are in joy, you are beaming light. It's communication from the Most High. Don't take it for granted. Okay. Don't see it as something, oh yeah, just being joy. We're overlooking these things. All right. So overall, your message here, savor the moment. We're here for the experience. You don't make something your desire, the clues to what you are. So you don't make something your desire. You don't choose what your desire is. It chooses you. It chooses you by how you feel. When you see something, you see a desire, and how you feel, it's almost like you are a match. So they're clues. Your desires are clues to your higher self, what you are, the life that you're here to live. That's the fun of all of this. Every day you're getting closer to what you desire. So even this moment and today, you will start to feel it getting closer and closer. And that's because this entire time you're simply just preparing to receive more. Preparing, and you must expand yourself to receive more. Okay. So let's see what else is here. Let's see what is coming. Okay. All right. So space by yourself is so important. Okay. Space to yourself is important for you to communicate and connect with yourself. Many of us may be seeking relationships, yet we don't know ourselves. Have you spent time with yourself for longer than 2 days? Okay, so once you spend time with yourself, you get to know yourself more. And so a lot of us may be dating people or have dated people who just didn't know themselves. They didn't love themselves. How could they get to know you? How could they love you? So we have the Sun card here. So this is all about your joy. This is what's coming in here. So you're shifting timelines. You have a choice to make, to move forward, to let go, to release. Okay. We have the Hermit card. You're coming out of hermit mode. Ace and the 8 of Swords. So you are freeing yourself. Freeing yourself. We have Virgo energy, moving forward. Introspection. You've done a lot of introspection, and that's actually what this is all about. Introspection. What is bringing me out of that vibration of feeling so good? What is bringing me there? So have the 8 of Swords. The thoughts, if they don't make you feel good, is it true? Yes or no? You're going to have to go through that check-in list, that spiritual check-in list, and aligning yourself to being who you truly are. Okay. Someone of ease, someone lighthearted, someone to allow this to come in. So let's see if there's anything else from Spirit. If they're here on this message, space by themselves so they can distinguish whose energy is what. As soon as I'm around someone, as soon as I'm channeling energy, I can tell immediately who that person is because I know my energy. So that's the power in being able to strip yourself of other people's energy. There's residue of other people's issues on you. Okay. Some of you from your workplace, it's just so much energy you don't realize that you're carrying. Now, this is not to be fearful. This is to be aware of where your energy is going. All right. So it's many, many different things. Let's see what the universe wants you to know if you're here. Okay. Stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. So once again, saving yourself before everyone else. How can you save everyone else and lose yourself? Saving everyone else means losing yourself versus saving yourself and everyone else. It's a 2-for-1 deal over here. As you choose you, you're an example to others. You no longer have to talk. Many of you who are teachers, you will no longer have to speak. We will just be watching. We will just be looking at how you look, how you feel. Do you look happy? Are you happy in your day-to-day life? Are you living a happy life? Your teachers, your mentors, everything has to align with joy. Joy is the measurement of everything that should be aligned. And now you go through every area of your life and start stripping away what no longer brings you joy. Start letting go of what no longer brings you joy. And many of you may find yourself by yourself, and that's okay. You're resetting yourself. So now that when you attract people, it's people who are aligned with this energy. When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Excitement is a vibration that can only come from the universe and God. Excitement. It's too high vibrational to come from a low place. To be excited, it even requires vibrance. It requires energy. And that excitement almost is like a breath of life from the universe, from God. Those things that bring you life, literally. Bring life back to your body. Okay, so what you see with your physical eyes matters. To see more life, see more beauty. All of this matters. Say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. Once again, what is bringing you back down to earth? You want to fly, but something is bringing you back down. And what you do is you don't go looking for it. You just decide to fly at every moment. Flying means be free, being your freest self, being your most authentic self. And anything that you feel like I have to work to keep this, that, and that is up for question, up for discussion. Is it really worth your freedom? Nothing is worth your freedom. These are all realizations that you will come to, but as a psychic, I'm just here saying, hey, to prevent having to prolong the process, this is the journey. You will always desire to feel good because it's feeling God. It is the whole purpose of existence, is to feel, to experience, to exist. You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. Spirit is even saying here, you have the power, but you're focused on changing others, helping others. You will help others when you help yourself. They will watch you. They will learn from you. When you're happy, they will want to know, why are you happy? How are you happy? Is it Christmas today? Why are you happy today? Be the example. Live it. Okay, some of you guys know this. Now it's living it, sharing it. Share these truths. Share the ease with the world, how easy it's meant to be, how you don't have to work for anything, how it will come to you effortlessly. Does anyone have a testimony in the comments? Anybody from Light Tribe? Too many coincidences to not believe in it. You're seeing what's already destined for you. Your joy is the indicator of where you should be looking, where the light is shining the most. And when it comes to decisions, that is the measurement. Joy is the feeling goodness. It's like the illumination of God. If we were to look at God, an essence of no gender, no name, just the essence of God, the creator, source of all life. We would see that it looks like a bright aura of a shining light. And that's just joy illuminating from this godly complex. So it's like a blanket. It's joy is the color of God's cloak, of the universe's cloak. It's just becomes you. And that's what you're here for, okay? This is not for you to figure out. As you shift and align, there will be signs. Something will appear. An email will pop up. Mail will come through. A stranger at a park. Communicating and connecting with people is important. Talk about what you desire. Talk about what you have joy speaking about. And before you know it, someone will say, oh, that's funny you said that. I was just talking to somebody. The universe is hearing you. We are all the universe, and the universe sends blessings through people. Talk about your joy and what brings joy to you. All right, so this is just a quick message of a reminder of where we are in this space for you spiritually. And again, it's not meant for you to have to go figure out and do anything. It's already figured out for you. You don't have to make your dreams come true. You manifest is, once again, it's not an actionable thing. It's something that came to life when you knew it instinctively prior. That's because we all have the ability to see before it happens, which is why when you're shopping, you see how cool those shoes would look without even putting them on. You can see. It's a very instant subtlety, but you can see. And it is a gift from God. So if you guys are here, shout out to Light Tribe. I'm just now getting back into the flow of things and having this conversation with you. So whoever is connected, you're still on this frequency. This frequency is bliss. It's magic every day. It's Christmas more than once a year. How many times a month can we align with the vibration of Christmas, where everyone's in the jingle spirit and we're giving and we're not in lack and we're open-hearted and the possibilities are seeping in the air? This is all an energetic vibration we created because we said so. Every day is a holiday. Every day you wake up is a holiday. You're here. You're alive. So until the next time, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Until then, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. I'll see you guys real soon in the next video. Love and light.